Hi guys, we're live. It's the watch along for Arsenal versus Wolves at Molineux. I've got Connor with me. I've got Chris Paul. How are you?
Very good, thank you. You?
Yeah, not too bad. You right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm doing really good.
Cool. Right, we've already got 11 people watching online. Please, what you do is hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, share the links, share it all out. Right, let's get people involved while we're live. And let's get to about 20 likes at least. 20 likes at least. Right, bare minimums. That's the bare minimum now. Bare minimum. So, yeah, we'll get straight into. I'm going to share this screen for the lineups, and then we could discuss that. It's about half an hour to kick off. So, for Arsenal, we've got Bert Leno in goal, Hector Bellerin as a right back, Holding, Louise, Suarez as left back, Thomas Partey and Xhaka, Bukayo Saka on the right, Pepe goes on the left this time, Smith Rowe in the middle, and Lacazette up front. So it's pretty much the same team, apart from they've put Saka's back from injury, and Martinelli's now on the bench. We've got a bench of Runnison, Chambers, Gabriel, Ceballos, Odegaard, El Neni, Martinelli, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and oh, for fuck's sake, not going to mention his name.
No, he's not that bad.
I've seen Perez play worse, and you still play better.
Yeah, well,
Simple as that.
He's okay to be a bench option.
He's
Not bad.
okay to be not. He's okay to be part of Gunnosaurus. How about that?
well, blame the recruitment for bringing him in, and he's still there for another 3 years. Do you think anyone's going to buy him? No, so you're going to be stuck with him for 200k a week.
I know,
Yes.
but
It's all Eddie.
everyone thinks that we're changing and we're moving forward. That if they can actually say to me that the board are changing, right, it's more like me flying to the moon. Right, it's the same crap all the time. It's just under a different manager. But yeah, for Wolves, they've got Patricio, Semedo, Cody, Bolly, and Kilman. Then they're playing a 4-3-3, so they've got a free midfield of Podence, Neves, Matinho, Traore on the right, Jose as the striker, Neto on the left. They're really missing a striker, big time.
No, they bought a striker.
yeah,
It's
but they bought
William
that-
Jose
Yeah, they bought him in, didn't they? Yeah.
from
And
Sociedad. It's a very solid striker.
I don't think it's going to be a back four tonight. They don't play a back four, Wolves.
Yeah,
Because that Kilman, it'll be Kilman, Bolly, and Cody centre backs. And I know Semedo, he was switched out to a left wing back against Chelsea, and I think you'll find that either Podence or Traore will be the other wing back.
Yeah, because on all the apps they're showing they're playing a 4-3-3, but they don't usually play a 4-3-3. They play a
And
3
Kilman, he doesn't play full back. So
yeah. So there
unless
you
they're
go.
throwing it deep, and they've got full backs on the bench, so I don't think it's a.
Well, guys, get your comments in. Let us know what you think of the lineups. Do you think it's a good one or not? Got Sam in the building. Hi. This will be a tight game. There's not much in it for with form going into this game, but I feel Arsenal will just nick it. Big up to you, Talk Manu, because you're sorting us out a background banner from a channel, so big up to you. Hey, Stephen. Hey, everyone on this panel and chat. I'll put the link. I swear the link's pinned up.
Yeah, the link's pinned. I checked it.
It
was
is pinned. But I'll put it in there just in case, like, no one can see it. So let me have a look. Yeah, but like I said, you can also find the links in the Discord server as well. So if you're on the Discord server, you can jump on that and go via that way.
That midfield battle is going to be interesting, though, isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, it is.
they're very different types of midfield. You see Podence who's slotting in there today. If they do play a back four, which is unlikely, but if they do, and Podence is a sort of left-sided midfielder, that would be interesting. Gives them that pace, maybe that sort of. He's a very direct player, likes to drive forward, and then you got Jean Martinez. He's good, but and the height as well. There isn't a lot of height in that midfield. Quite a small midfield. So if I'm Xhaka, I'm like, okay, I should be winning these first and second balls. But yeah, that midfield battle will be interesting because very different types of midfield.
I will mention as well. I don't know if you've heard on the news.
About Tom Moore.
Yeah, Captain Tom's died.
Sad. Really
Caught,
sad.
I think he caught COVID.
Yeah, no, he did get COVID. Yeah, and he died.
His age, it was going to be a bit of
He
an
was
ask.
101, wasn't he? 101 he was, or 100?
Yeah, 101.
He was
I think.
100. He was going to turn 101 in April.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, but hey, it's the national treasure in a year,
Yeah, he got given a knighthood, didn't he?
Yeah, man. I mean, definitely. So, yeah, sad to hear, but they unfortunately, it's the way this sort of year's gone. Really, to be honest, it's not been great.
Yeah.
Hopefully, things will get better.
Mm.
Yeah, but, let us know where you are from. Like, let us know where you're watching this from, where you're watching it. Right. I'm gonna be probably a bit behind again because I'm on BT Sport, so I'm not actually on BT Sport. I'm some other channel, so I ain't got it. So this is. So hopefully there'll be some people coming on afterwards, like halfway through.
Did you hear about what happened with Andres Villas-Boas at Marseille?
Yeah.
No, I haven't. What's happening?
They signed a player from Celtic, but he had no idea that they were signing him, and he didn't want him. So he's handed in his resignation, and they've contacted Sarri now. But Sarri, he doesn't like taking over in the middle of the season, so he's sort of.
Has Marseille got a thing from ex-Chelsea managers?
Well, I don't know.
Maybe.
I think they're mid-table as well, but yeah, they signed the player from Celtic, and he didn't want him. Didn't even know. He actually found out on their website that Marseille had signed him. So,
I think Andre Villas-Boas is a quality manager for Chelsea. I mean, how can you finish? Oh yeah, how can you finish? How can you finish behind an Arsenal side that got battered 8-2?
Yeah.
Like, but they finished. All right, they won the Champions League. Yeah, but Di Matteo did that. To be honest, let's be honest. All right, Daniel. You can come on and give your opinion. Like, who is the better manager, Sarri or Andre Villas-Boas for Chelsea?
Well, Sarri got them top four. Won the Europa League with them. Got to a final in the Carabao Cup. He didn't do that bad, even though the football he played was dreadful. Everyone goes on like,
Sarri didn't get the players if he actually wanted. So I think he would have done way better if he got those players.
Yeah, I mean, I remember that. Obviously, I remember that season mostly because I was in and out of hospital like a yo-yo. I remember watching the final day of that season, 11-12, in hospital. I was in the parents' room keeping an eye on Football Focus, and what happened was the dads had taken over the children's room because there was a massive TV to watch the Man United game. There was supposed to be a kids' play area. They took it over. It was funny as hell. Because I was running in, because I'm keeping an eye on Arsenal whilst running to the parents at the play area to see what the Man United game and that was doing. It's just mad. So, but it did wind me up a bit because as much as Chelsea won the Champions League and it knocked Tottenham out of the top four, part of me now thinks I wish Tottenham got top four that year and Chelsea didn't do it because also that night the nurse who was looking after me was a big Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
So I never heard the end of it. You can imagine, I never heard the end of it. Every time she was giving me drugs at night. Oh, we won the Champions League.
I remember when Di Matteo got sacked and they brought in
That's because
Benitez.
they got knocked out of the Champions League straight after, didn't they?
Yeah, and I think they were poor in the league as well. I think they were like sixth or around that. And Benitez came in, and the first game he had at Stamford Bridge, the whole crowd booed him. And, and even though Benitez actually he did pretty well, he didn't do fantastic.
We won him the Europa League, didn't he?
I know he won something. I'm not sure what it was, but he got them back on track. But goes to
what
show
is it? Chelsea. It would be 2012, 2013.
Yeah, because Chelsea won it in 2012, didn't they? So it was either the 2012-13 season or
season. I wonder what they finished with. Yeah. 2012. Well, that ain't right. That's a preview. Yeah, that's a preview picture. I was going to say. So it looked like it said it won a Champions Europa League. Yeah, they won the Europa League. They got knocked out in the group stage of the Champions League. And reached the semi-finals of the League Cup. FA Cup, they got to the semi-finals. And they finished third in the Premier League. So
you did very well actually when you look at it.
He took over 21st of November 2012. Yeah, so it's surprising how he didn't. How they didn't keep him. So that's Chelsea for you, isn't it?
Yeah, they're ruthless.
Where do you think Rafa will go next?
Hang on, just gonna. What about deserves respect? Yeah, hope not. Talk Manu. I remember Chelsea fluked the. I couldn't care how I couldn't care if it was a handball and we won by a handball. I didn't care as long as we won it. I don't care. I'm so desperate to win it. You know what I mean? So Rafa won us the Europa League. Luck was on our side. We beat Bayern on penalties, and that's not easy. Yeah, Drogba's last kicker for football was to win you the Champions League, which wind me up. It really did. It really fucking did.
Yeah, what a striker Drogba was, though. Very underrated, I think.
Drogba was a quality player. He was that nasty, horrible, striker that you didn't want to mess with. You know what I mean? It's just, it was a handful. We could win 3 champions. We could have 3 Champions Leagues. Debating ourselves. Daniel, we should have 6, mate. I'm just glad I got to see us win. Yeah, man, you've got to see us win. I'm probably gonna have grandkids by the time I see that happen. For Arsenal. Well, if it ever happens. It's like England winning the World Cup. But yeah, what's your predictions for tonight's game?
Arsenal should win because Wolves are missing players. But then I look at that Wolves team; it is quite attacking. Neto, Willian Jose, Traore, Podence. So I reckon it will be 3-1 Arsenal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, what do you think?
I think it's going to be a 2-1 Arsenal or a 1-1 Wolves. I don't see Wolves winning this.
I think he's talking about Druggy. Are you talking about Judge Bar or something about? I call him Judge Bar. Judge Bar, yeah, he loves scoring. Fuck that.
I mean, look at that goal to game ratio right there. You know.
Yeah, 18 goals in 18. Oh, don't. Right, it's because our defenders were crap. Right, he would have done it against Toure or Campbell or Tony Adams. You know. He wouldn't have got that sort of luxury. Trust me. 1-1 says Daniel. Talkman News says 1-0. Who else sits there? I know you got people watching. Let us know what you think. Right, let us know what you think. Do you think we're gonna win it? Do you think we're not? I think we're gonna. We ain't gonna keep a clean sheet. I guarantee it. 2-1. If I'm being optimistic, 2-1 Arsenal. I'd most likely probably see a draw, to be honest, but 2-1, I'll take that. I'll take a winner any day to win it at the minute.
Yeah, I mean, this game could go two ways, couldn't it? It might be, you know, it's either going to be very tight, 1-1, or I don't see Wolves winning this whatsoever. But then, I mean, it's football. You don't know. But with that, with that team, Wolves definitely want to try and win this game. I mean, I think they could move down to 17th if they lose tonight, I heard. So, something like that. So, they need the points.
Tomorrow, as well as Hot Off the Press show, the major debate, because obviously we have a debate during that show about like what's going on in football. The debate we're going to have is about the racism incidents with Twanzebe, Marshall, Rashford, and obviously a bit closer to home as well. So,
and Reece James as well. I don't know if you heard about
James
that.
as well. Yeah, I haven't heard about that one, but I'll definitely have a look tonight. But
there was another one as well. There was Romain Sawyers, the West Brom.
the West Brom guy. Yeah, and he's a West Brom fan himself, and it's be so hard when you support that club and you get West Brom fans.
Yeah,
you know, it's
yeah, I hear what you mean, man. And obviously with what's gone on recently, it's so I want to. No, I don't. I'm not gonna. That's why I chose you. So I want to try and understand what to do in a situation like that. If you know what I mean. If it's trying to understand what steps you should take. Obviously, probably the easiest thing is right. Get rid of block the guy and condemn it straight out, straight there, straight then, call it out.
And boot him out.
It's just following what everything needs to be done, because I want to know more and want to try and get a better understanding of it, so that we can all move forward. And so that's why I chose it, to be honest, as a debate, and hope we can get everyone involved. So if so 7 p.m. on Wednesday we'll be having that discussion, and try and get as many people in here as you can, and try and get that video shared, because I think you need to dress in. We're not going to hide from it. That's the end of it. All right. So because we don't. Because after what's been going on, if we don't start talking about it now and start addressing it now, when are we going to do it?
Yeah.
So, but yeah, on a positive, was it? We got 10 minutes now before kickoff. I'm trying to find a page. QPR. I think did they get a Fosu Mensah, did they?
No. He went to.
You got some loan in. I remember. I swear.
Yeah, no, we managed to get someone last night from West Brom. His name's Samford. Apparently, he's some up and coming talent, but don't know much about him. But I'm satisfied with the transfer window, actually, and we got a lovely win against Watford yesterday. 2-1, final minute. Can't go wrong. So we're getting a lot better now. We're starting to pick up form. So yeah, 3 wins out of 4 this month. 3 wins out of our last 4. So yeah, we're starting to improve since Charlie Austin came back. So
did he score yesterday, Charlie Austin?
Yeah, he did.
Can you make out what's just come up on the comments?
What, that Uber who?
Yeah.
Is he maybe talking about?
He ain't talking about me. Swear you.
No, is he talking about TD? Maybe does he know about that? Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, but can you elaborate? Right, either elaborate what you mean, or take it back, or fuck off. Because I'm not standing for it.
Let's explain yourself, because I don't know about
that. I mean, he shouldn't be saying that to anybody.
What you mean by that right now? Otherwise, you're gone. Right. Daniel, you're a mod, so you could probably help us out with that because, right, unless he comes out in the next 2 minutes and explains what he means, he's gone. End of story. Then, to be fair, actually, fuck it. Don't care. I'll
Just
put him on
ban
timeout.
him.
Yeah, I'll put him on timeout for now. I'll put him on timeout for now. See what happens. But yeah, I think we're QPR right now in the table. Then
God knows, mid-table, I reckon. I think we're about 8 points off playoffs or something like that. So if we get a run to it, I mean, with this division, it's so tight. You get a couple of wins, you can move up a couple of places. You lose, you move down a couple of places. So if we get a couple more wins, I think we got Blackburn on Saturday, and we got Brentford coming up, which is a derby. Get a couple of wins, we can easily move up. So yeah. I mean, we're in this really massive. We've been in this transitional phase for the last couple of years, where we've used a lot of our youth, like Eze, who's gone to Palace, and tried to develop these young players, and it has worked, but it's risky. So yeah, I don't want to think about promotion or whatever people keep saying to me because
yes, I mean, I just hear him. Steve, I hear there is some commentary in the background. I don't know whose it is, whoever it is going to turn it down.
No,
My commentary's off.
Yeah, your commentary's off.
Yeah, mine's all
yeah. Might just be me in the background because background's not commentary. Trust me. Hear about Poch's son going to Watford.
Yeah, and Bergkamp's son's gone to Watford as well.
Bergkamp's son?
Yeah, his son, I mean, might be part of the youth setup, but he won't be playing for Watford.
Do you know what? If he went to Arsenal's academy play, you'd never hear the end of it, would you?
Oh, the next
our fans would just get so gassed. We'll just let him be. They'll literally be on him like all the time.
Well, that's the thing. You can't give these people names. You've got to let them be their own player,
Yeah. It's like I follow the F1, sorry. It's like I follow the F1, right? And obviously Schumacher's now starting in F1 this season. Is Schumacher's son, that is. The amount of pressure he's been put under is unreal. Right? It's not fair. It really ain't. He should just be allowed to. If he achieves half of what his father's achieved, that's plenty.
Apparently, Mick Schumacher in his youth career never used to use his father's. He didn't use the Schumacher name. He used his mother's maiden name or something.
I think so. Yeah, because I mean,
he doesn't want the pressure on him, obviously.
Of course, he doesn't want the pressure. I mean, imagine the pressure of having that name behind you, right? You know what I mean? It's just poof.
Did that when he got into it?
Yeah, so anyway, teams have come out and they're just really lineups.
Looks like it will be a 4-3-3 today for Wolves. That'll be interesting.
Looks like it. But then again, it can easily be adapted.
In game, yeah. They can change it.
So because Matinho could drop, or one of them could drop into the defence as a free, and it'd be a 3-4-3 after that.
But in the kickoff, it looks like they've dropped into 4.
Don't get me started about Sean White-Phillips, Daniel. Your club fucking ruined him. He had such potential, right? And instead of going to Arsenal like his father told him, he went to Chelsea, and all you did is leave him on the bench. He could have been a player, but you never gave him any game time, mate. Don't get me started on Sean White-Phillips. Don't. Right. he was fucking ruined at Chelsea. He never got game time. The time he got game time, he was pissing off to Queen's Park Rangers.
Yeah, well, he wasn't successful there either. Although
No,
he
that's the
did,
thing.
yeah. Although he did
We got
still
21
hang on.
people in the building, by the way, and that's brilliant. Let's get those likes up. That means there's no excuses to get to 20 likes. So come on, let's do this. Game's kicked off.
There's another game at 6 o'clock, isn't there? I think it's West Brom Sheffield United. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if Sheffield United want to stay up, they've got to beat their teams around them, so they've got to beat them. They've got to. But like I said, there's 19 people in the comments. You didn't give me a prediction. What's the prediction? What do you think is who's going to win? Heck the lights up while we hunt some wolves. Love it. Arsenal on the front foot already. Why are we playing in our away shirts? What's one wearing a red shirt?
Doesn't it get mutually agreed between the two clubs? Well,
No, I think it's a lot these days. Is that like in the Premier League? You know, like in the old days, like we played. I mean, we played Spurs, for example, right? And we wear red shirts. So why when Wolves wear completely different colours to ours, do we have to wear our away shirt? You know what I mean? It's just stupid.
sometimes it's down to commercial reasons as well, isn't it? Because if you don't wear a kit, or I don't know, I suppose a lot of things can come
I
down
think
to
there's a lot of it's been. Oh, we hit the bar as well. I can't believe that. I can't believe I missed that. Jesus.
Steven, how far we? What time are you on?
Go on, Partey. Partey looks like I've already a lot better than he was against Man United already.
What's your time, Steven?
I'm on 2 minutes. Why? What's yours?
I'm like 20 seconds ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a bit behind. I already said that. So no spam in the chat with scores. Spam the chat. I'll time you out. You do it again. You're not coming back. That's the end of it.
I wanted to tell. I was thinking about how he hit the bar. I didn't know we didn't see
I don't
it.
know. I mean, Cam tried to offer me this morning to go on his watch along. I think he did, but I said I was doing my own. So
What's this
I might
channel
do that
called?
one time. So he's part of Sarcasm City, which is Flawless's channel.
Oh, okay.
I've been on there for a Q&A once, and Flawless loved it. Like, so it was when we were losing so many games. It was before the Chelsea game. I was fucking slaughtering Arsenal. He just said, I can't believe I've just met an Arsenal fan that will just slaughter his own club and said, welcome to my world. Right? He said, here's the thing. Unlike most Arsenal fans, I can take the banter. I can give it to my own club. I don't need fans, rivals bantering my club. I can do it myself. He was a bit astonished about that, to be honest. It was a good show, that was. Big up Sarcasm City. If you haven't, go subscribe to their channel. Oh, shot!
You guys are on the front foot. You look very good.
Saka, come on.
He should
This
be
is all
finishing
better.
that.
This is much more positive.
Saka
Which
should be
just begs the
finishing that.
question: when we played them the last time, which are like, and the teams weren't that different. Well, no, hang on. Yeah, they were. I was going to say, forget that. Because they were different, because we were playing players like Willian, for fuck's sake. Oh.
Do you think Willian will not Willian. Odegaard will get subbed on earlier this game?
I don't know with Arteta. 1 minute it's perfectly on time. Next minute it's like with about 30 seconds left. I haven't got a clue. It's whenever he feels like it.
Fuck's sake.
Why? What's up?
What?
Well, this guy is a close source at QPR. I don't know how he knows. He manages to find these things out. there's contract news, and apparently Warburton, who's our manager, his contract's going to get extended because it runs out at the end of the season. I don't want that.
Are you? Oh, you're Warburton out, are you?
It's not even that. It's the fact that our football. I love watching our football. It's really entertaining. But if you don't defend properly, or you don't take your chances, you're not going to win games of football. I don't care if you have 60% possession. I don't care if you've had 20 chances.
What do you think I was saying under Wenger?
Yeah, but if you don't put the ball in the back of the net and you don't keep them out of your net, you don't win games of football. And
Yeah.
QPR's like ambitions going
Not
for
like your
promotion.
Liverpool, where you could just outscore your opponents, or Man City even.
What's QPR's ambition this season? Like,
nothing. No, there's no ambition at the football club. According to Les Ferdinand and Chris Ramsey, they both said that we're halfway through our transition to something, which I don't know. I know we've got a new training ground coming.
Palace, Watford, when they play other clubs. However, today it's Wolves hunting day. You better be right, Bargav. Bargav, when you come on the channel, man, it's been a while. And like I said, I could DM you the links, but it won't let me do it. I don't know why. So I'm a rival fan and have to back my dad's. Yeah, well, Daniel, you can get lost. No, sorry. No, you're all right. Hopefully, Nuri can turn up, actually. Where is Nuri, actually? I'm going to message him. I wish I had it. Yeah, Arsenal pretty much dominant on the ball in a minute. Right.
that's how
Wolves
Wolves play. They don't usually like having the ball.
Yeah, they're
the
quite
team
happy to let us have the ball in a minute.
I think whoever gets the goal before the first half will have a bigger confidence boost, and they will probably win the game. Whoever scores first, I think that's what's going to happen.
Oh, I'm saying nothing.
You're not saying anything, are you?
Yeah, because there's been a goal, but I'm not
That
saying
means
anything.
something.
Oh,
Ball in. Laka. Oh, get in.
what a finish that!
Saka.
He's on my FPL bench. I didn't know he was going to
Oh,
start.
who cares about your I don't care.
Good start.
No, I
Saka
don't care. This side.
Yeah, but that was a quality finish.
Bukayo Saka. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Love that. Love that. Love it.
Well, you've Arteta in now, yeah?
Shut up. Don't get me started. Right, stop trolling.
It was,
Oh,
yeah. Oh, it's ruled out.
Oh, you're joking, aren't you?
Oh my god, how is that offside?
Oh,
I didn't even realise. I just
fucking
looked over and
hell.
it went back to 0-0.
Yeah, it's on. Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
That's the rules.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
That's life.
Fuck.
Oh, you had to change that.
That's
one.
life.
Now.
No,
That's
zero.
what it will say. Fuck.
Oh, we all love VAR.
Fuck VAR. I'm buying Troopsy's VAR t-shirt.
Hmm.
Yeah. Calm it. My dad's a Wolves fan. Because all right. I've gone through some of these already. I'll look for seats. I will root for your club tomorrow, sir. Timo William can smash the skull.
Oh,
Timo William. I love that one. That's a good one. I like that. I don't banter too much because I'll get it back when we lose. But that's the whole point. We play on Thursday. Otherwise, you'll never be able to live, right? Willian,
Daniel,
second half. Oh, don't start with Willian, please. Right? You beat Watford, so I think Arsenal taking control of possession. They are well, it's a corner now to Wolves. They have a good counter attack, Wolves. Yeah, they do. Oh, then he had a goal at the other end.
this
Good
is
ball,
a
good
close
header.
game.
Keema and Rice for tea. Oh, yay, baby. VAR. I'll jump on soon, Stephen, mate. Better do. VAR's doing his job. Shut up.
Daniel, you
Cool.
shouldn't be losing to Harry
towards
Kane.
Charles. It's all unfair. The FA are blaming me for everything. Right?
The
Really cheated.
cheats. Oh, I can't wait to see Ty's reaction to that. It's gonna be hilarious.
No, even he's not that stupid.
You never know.
No, he just moans about the fact no one gets a red card.
It's every game. How did he get his red card,
Not get a
Robbie?
red card. How did he not get a yellow? How did he not get? Oh, much fucking hell, man! Seriously, unless the guy physically put the ball in his own net, it's not going to change the result. Jesus, it's still up to us to do the work. Yes, it makes it a bit easier, but there's no guarantees in football. So there used to be the saying, you don't win against 10 men. Unless that 10 men is Arsenal. Oh, booking.
But do you remember when Arsenal were down to 10 men in 60th minute against Leeds and they still got the draw? So that was pretty impressive. You should have won the game. I think someone missed a pretty easy chance.
It was
I forgot
Saka.
who. Yeah.
It was a book to Vitinho. Well, we unfortunately can't play the raining excuse today.
Or someone who I know from AFTV can't use that excuse today. Although he'll find a way to blame it on the referees. And he
I know. What minute am I on? I'm on 30 minutes, 10, 11, 12. So I'll probably be behind everyone. Yeah, I know. I've got the clip.
What I don't understand is you've won or drawn a game, but still find a way to blame it on someone or saying, "Oh, right," like even against when you play Man United on the weekend.
Oh yeah, I know. Do you know what I didn't notice? He didn't say anything about Fernandez's snapping on the ankle. That's worse. The ones he went on about.
Say anything about that?
The ones he were going on about, they're like what? Maybe second bookings. Maybe you can give them a warning. Yeah. Fernandez could have been borderline red card. He didn't mention a word.
Also,
I'm like, how can you not? I thought that's the first thing. I literally thought when I walked that interview, I'm thinking the first thing he's going to say is about Fernandez. Not a word.
Fernandez, you cheat. I hope Man United get relegated.
That's if we lost.
I think Fernandez is one more yellow card from a suspension. He's on 4 right now.
Saka, a bit behind. Laka didn't get anything on it. Partey's really doing a job in that midfield. He's bossing it. You could you look at, you can see the qualities that midfield's got when you got Partey in there.
He had something, didn't he? Imagine
He
when
really
Erdogan
does.
got in.
Well, even when he's been half fit, he had something, doesn't he? So hopefully, if it looks like he's fully fit. So if that's the case, then yippee!
When Erdogan start playing as well, that would be good.
That's if he actually gets on for more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, well.
What's the point in how's he going to get up to the pace of the Premier League in 10 minutes?
Yeah. But then again, I don't think Arteta wanted to risk it that much, did he? Because he's quite an attacking player, Odegaard, and he was probably happy.
Yeah, but then to counter that, we're either going to draw or, I mean, to be honest, like, if we lost that game, Man United, it wasn't exactly like everyone was expecting us not to win or draw. Everyone, the way form was going, probably for the Sheffield United game, right, where they were hit Man United. Before that, everyone was expecting Man United to win. So it's the way in our position, it's not really like a major issue if we lost. So why not go for it?
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean, an extra 10 minutes.
Yeah, mind you though, with
If you're bringing that, I'm just saying, if you're bringing that sort of player on, you've got to give him some minutes to make an impact. He did make some impact a little bit, but not much.
Yeah, I think he wanted the draw. I think Arteta wanted the draw. If you said to him 0-0 against Man United, I
think he would take it.
Yeah, and he hasn't conceded a goal to Man United in the time he's been at Arsenal. Because you beat them 2-0, then beat them 1-0, then drew 0-0. Yeah, so I'm sure Arteta was absolutely over the moon. And they do have a much better team as well. And you were without Aubameyang, Saka, and Tierney. So, not that I'm making excuses for Arteta.
Yeah, but I wouldn't mind the result if I was in an Arsenal fan with 3 of your best players out.
Daniel stating the obvious.
Well,
Our midfield's non-existent if without Partey.
Xhaka has improved recently, though.
Yeah, but when he's playing with Partey, he improves.
Who's starting in your who's your centre backs?
Corner.
Holden and Louise, isn't it?
Holden and Louise are the centre backs in a minute. Gabriel's probably still not fit. I can understand why.
I think Arteta learned his mistake of starting Gabriel in the FA Cup when he wasn't fully fit.
Yeah, if you've now spent 3 games with him not playing him because he's not fit because he's just got back from COVID, why the fuck were you playing him? You know what COVID?
So
he's had COVID himself. So why did you play him?
Yeah, he looked so unfit, like he couldn't play. He was pushing himself to the.
That's the point. That's what COVID does to you. So, and surely he would know that.
I mean, he's learning. It's literally his first job. It shouldn't be his first job.
I understand that, but unfortunately, with Arsenal at the minute, we ain't got the time to learn. Not in our situation. Because while he takes his time learning, we're now sitting outside of Europe, right? And while he takes his time learning, players like Partey, Tierney, Orba, right? As much as we bought them when we're playing Europa League, they ain't going to stay if we ain't got European football whatsoever. Right? Don't forget, Partey's come from Atletico Madrid. They've got Champions League football. Orba came from Borussia Dortmund. They have Champions League football. Right? Laka, not sure if they had Champions League. I think they had Champions League football at Lyon.
He
did at the time. Year.
And they're top of the league now.
Yeah, and Tierney, Celtic, I think they managed to break in every now and then. But
I think you might lose Tierney at some point. He's a proper talent.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying though. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying though. These players are not going to stay at Arsenal if they've got no Champions League football, knowing their Champions League quality.
That's why I think you
Why do
should
you think we
really
gave
send it in the
Aubameyang such
Europa
a
League.
massive contract? The reason we gave Aubameyang such a massive contract is because we fucked up last season, finished 8th, and only got the Europa League via the FA Cup, right? So that meant if we needed to keep a player like him who's Champions League standards, right, we're going to have to pay some serious money to keep him here. Otherwise, it'll go to another club that will just give him Champions League football and won't have to pay that much. Do you get where I'm coming from?
It's all down to money, though, isn't it? I mean, look, Atletico, I think they're 9 points clear. Leon are top, you know.
Like
And
2 points ahead of PSG.
it's just down to money, innit? You know, sometimes Champions League football doesn't matter to people. If they're getting offered double the contract they're getting at another club, well, just sort of cut your losses with the job. It's not like it used to be, you know, where you go there because you want to compete and you want to be successful. Obviously, there are players who are like that. There's an awful amount of players who go there because, I am joining the big club and I'm earning a lot more money than I was last time, with probably bonuses included as well. So,
yeah, absolutely.
You mentioned players like Partey and stuff, but you know, he knew. I mean, he knew he was coming to a club that were going to be in Europa League the following season. It wasn't like he was blindsided by it, you know. So he knew he was going to be playing Europa League football when he was playing Champions League football. But why has he joined? Well, no,
ambition, maybe Otter.
Ambition, really. Well, we finished 8th. Well, Arsenal finished 8th last season, and are you in Europa League? That's not. Where's the ambition?
No, because like usually the managers do some smooth talking, showing their plans and everything for the future.
Remember, Arsenal triggered the release clause on the final day. It wasn't like they wanted to get him straight away.
Yeah.
It was crucial to their plans. It was a last minute thing.
Madrid didn't want to sell him at any cost.
So, yeah, because they were upset. They didn't realise they triggered it, and because Arsenal did it so late. But yeah,
they couldn't even get a replacement in time. They had to get Kondogbia and transfer and everything.
Look, now with Arsenal, they can't complain about Mustafi being there and Özil being there and Sokratis being there.
The Deadwood is gone.
They're all gone.
Except Willian.
So now, okay, let's start to see some good performances. Let's start to progress, because you can't say, oh, well, these players are clogging up the wage bill and, you know, they don't want to play and they're not good enough. Well, they're gone now, so you can't use them as an excuse. Now you've got the players that should be playing. I mean, I know a few of them are still, you know, like Xhaka and
average.
Yeah, you're looking around. Okay, some of them still don't deserve to be here, but you look at teams like United. They don't like McTominay. They don't like. Everyone's turning against Lindelof in that team now. You know, same with Chelsea. They've got Deadwood there. Man City, they've got Deadwood. Liverpool got Deadwood even. You know, but so you can't complain. I mean, Arsenal had a lot more Deadwood than other teams because, well, the recruitment.
Oh, it's raining now.
So, but yeah.
I think Arsenal need to like proper play well in the Europa League, because that's like their ticket to the Champions League. They should take it seriously.
They won't win the Europa League though, because remember, there's going to be, I don't know who is.
I mean, we've still got to play Benfica. How do you think we're going to beat Benfica?
Benfica are in terrible form. They drew to Rangers and they lost.
Hang on. Whoa. We are struggling to beat teams that aren't even in the Europa League. How the hell are we going to beat Benfica? You tell me that.
Benfica are in terrible form this season. It's not going well for them.
Really? And then, okay. Man United, Spurs. As much as Spurs, we all laugh at Spurs, but they're just still better than us.
They're Harry Kane FC. If they don't have Harry Kane, they're nothing.
I don't care. They are better than us still. Right? I mean, if you really want to go there, we're relying on Martinelli, Smith, Rowe, and Saka. Right? So I'm sorry. I don't know where people think we are.
You can challenge for it. It's
AC
not
Milan
like-
are in it too.
Oh yeah, AC Milan, they're
Leicester,
unstoppable.
even Real Sociedad, they're doing well in the league. I know Ajax are in it. Napoli's in it. Villarreal.
Rangers are in it.
Rangers, but you can't complain about Rangers. They're top of the league by what, 23 points, unbeaten, and
The top of the Europa League group as well.
so there's a lot of good teams in it.
Yeah.
And
It's
even
going to
Bayer
be.
Leverkusen.
I think you should progress as far as you can because you get a decent amount of money, not as much as the Champions League, but you get a decent amount.
Be interesting though. Let's see this.
Arsenal are pretty much looking very solid today. So they look a different team altogether. You can see it because like you could see it yesterday. I mean, the game against Man United, they were playing for the draw, and now they're actually going for the win. Can you see the difference, Steven?
Yeah.
They're playing proper attacking football, trying to get that goal.
Just want to keep it up. I don't. This is the problem. Arsenal don't keep it up.
I mean, you can't blame Arteta for playing for the draw against a comparatively better team.
Yeah, can. Do you know why?
Why?
You had the opportunity to bloody win it.
Yeah, but
At the time, I would have taken a draw at the start. When we got to half time, there was an opportunity, especially when it took McTominay off, to go for it and win it.
yeah.
So why not?
But I think he came fully prepared for it with a game plan in mind, and he played it.
Yeah.
I mean, he did an alright job.
I've also messaged Prime and Nui if they wanted to come on. So I'm sure if we're like struggling against Wolves, I'm sure Prime would love to give me some banter. Right.
Yes. Struggling. You had amazing chances. Saka hit the post. That
Yeah,
goal.
no, but I know about I know Prime. He'd be waiting. He'd be waiting till at half time, and he'll banter me like the one line banter, and I'm like, crap.
Isn't
He's
Prime a
got
Chelsea fan?
What?
Prime's Chelsea fan, right? Chelsea
Yeah,
fan.
Prime. He's a Chelsea fan. Love him.
But they drew to
Big
Wolves,
up
so I
Prime.
don't think he
Big
can.
up Prime. Prime is always one of the first people I always message, right, when I want people to come on my stream. He is quality. I love him to death. I really do. Because he's always checked on me in hospital as well. That's the thing. Every time I've been not well. So he's always like the first person to message me.
Who just joined the studio thing? I saw a third person.
So if Prime, if you are watching this, I'd like, please, like, I'd love you to come on. Like, just
What do you think of the game so far?
It's been good. Like, we've kept sustained pressure, not really been caught on a break too much. Just trying to find a breakthrough. They're just parking the bus in a minute.
That's a
Laka, long ball, poor ball. That was. Yeah. Everyone's still watching. Keep sharing the stream out. Try and get more people involved. Like Chris. Like, I'm sure you want to
Talk
banter us.
MU? Where's Talk MU? I thought he.
What?
Talk MU. I thought he said he was coming.
Yeah, I was wondering where Talkman has gone. He's probably busy at the minute. Right. But yeah, everyone keep hitting that like button. Keep hitting that subscribe button. Right. Keep getting more people in here. Definitely. Yeah. So another free kick for Arsenal. There wasn't too much in that, to be honest. If I'm being honest.
That shouldn't be a pen.
Nah, it's not a pen.
It's too soft. Barely touched
No,
it.
I thought he said a free kick and actually run into the box, and he's here. He's just eating. Okay.
Join
Yeah,
us
I don't
after
really want you
after
eating on stream, mate. Thank you. Unless you're
join
eating
us after
sweet.
eating.
I'm eating sweets.
Come on, you guys.
Fuck.
Oh,
Plus. Oh, Pepe's taken him. See what I mean? That ball gets in the middle of the box. Every time Willian does it, it goes into row Z or in the first man.
okay, Willian's not on the pitch, so be happy. Willian's not on the pitch at all.
I bet you
He's
Hector
on-
Bellerin's captain.
Let me check. I want to see. I'm actually curious.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
He is.
To be fair to him, he's one of the more experienced Arsenal players in the squad.
That's not the point. You pick them because they're a leader, like Tierney. Look at how he leads him. Look at the
Who do you
leadership.
think? If you could make someone captain, who would you make captain?
At the
on
minute,
squad? Yeah,
Tierney.
Tierney's injured. Like right now in the lineup, like who's available in the lineup?
David Luiz.
Yeah, he is a leader. Yeah.
He was leading that team in last game.
He was screaming. He did very
Bargav.
well.
What's popping? I'm so excited today, man. Had some great conversations on about football, life, and everything with some people.
Who with?
I was one was on the football terrace chat, and we're talking about how like players are terrible.
Oh God!
What
Oh, Pepe, get in!
what a beauty! That was a beautiful goal. Oh, he ended Nelson Semedo's career. Oh, what a goal! What a finish as well.
Nicholas Waskler, Pepe, as they say, as troops would put it.
He's what?
That was
Pepe
well
is
worked.
going amazing on the
What'd
left.
you say? Did you say Nicholas Bloodclot Pepe?
Yeah.
Just muscled him. Oh, little nutmeg as well. Oh, he ended that defender's career.
Nelson
Oh,
Semedo. he's done.
look, there's just watch. Nuts. Bye. Miss you already.
And
This is the
then
thing. Everyone calls him like everyone's been calling him a flop and this, that, and then he comes out with these moments, and it's like, if you could do that every game, we wouldn't be moaning.
I think he's been consistently pretty good for the last 3 games when he's playing on the left.
Yeah, I
think
know. I don't think he has, but it's just getting him to do it. He needs to keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it.
Yeah,
'Cause he's
it's a
still got
start.
a lot-
It's a start somewhere. He's on 3-run good games. 3 runs
Yeah.
good games. Here he took a very good
Lads,
shot.
man, how are you?
Hello, Alex.
Yeah, just listening to your, just your rant about Tierney and that. Yeah.
He should be captain, shouldn't he?
He's 23.
No,
I
you
mean,
shouldn't.
he's 23.
Why?
I mean, I wouldn't make it 23.
It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that a kid should be your captain.
Yeah,
You tell me who else is the leader on that page.
David Luiz.
William.
Please. Oh, don't start me with William, please. Shut up.
I love your
Personally, I'd give the captaincy to Partey.
If he could stay fit, if he wasn't injury prone, I'd give it to him.
Mhm. Oh, Az, did you see that goal? The Pepe
No, I
goal?
didn't, but I know Pepe scored, yeah.
It was
goal.
quality.
I told you, see, he's a good player, but just really inconsistent.
Yeah.
This is the thing. If he can get,
I've never
listen,
had a doubt with his quality.
if an Allegri was in charge, I assure you he'd be getting more out of Pepe. Probably would be, because like, what does Arteta do when it comes to function in the attack? Like he sticks children up front. That should be enough to tell you he doesn't know what he's doing when it comes to the attack.
How was the vibe to see?
I wasn't even playing. I was just watching.
Oh, would you?
Yeah, I couldn't be
I
asked to go on.
I asked Prime if he wants to get a like Thrash Mick Pro Club because I ain't got a clue how it works. Oh, I know you play FIFA. That is it. Right, but I thought I'd offer him. Say if he's later on tonight, he can play me out friendly or something and beat the fuck out of me. Some shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at that game, but I'm the Xbox I have isn't have online here. Like I have to go back up in like a month. I should have my actual Xbox back.
But yeah, I've offered him anyway.
Hey, what's the highest division you guys have gone in? Gone in like
I haven't. I've got career mode.
Only career mode.
What, in pro clubs or FIFA Ultimate Team?
What about season?
No. Well,
What, Bargav? What did you say?
What's the highest division you got in seasons?
Season 1.
Ah, damn, you're pretty damn good actually.
wicked.
That's obviously FIFA 20. I haven't really played seasons. I've only recently been getting back into FIFA. So
I switch it in between F1 and FIFA at the minute.
That's a hard game. F1.
Nah.
Like the hardest game for me, like sports wise, is UFC because everybody like at the very top, that game is really difficult. At the very
they just spam the fucking.
I told F1 I'm expert difficulty and I have no driver aids whatsoever. So I have traction control, right, anti-lock brakes, right. That is pure drivers, the control by the driver.
Yeah, I'm ultimate on FIFA.
Oof, nearly through. Yeah, I've got to world class, but I needed help.
I play on legendary, but what ends up happening though is like all the goals on legendary are basically like every deflection just goes in for the other team. Basically, it gets pretty frustrating with that one. But
do you play FIFA 21 or 20?
I can score 3 kicks. I can do 3 kicks. A piece of piss.
The only thing about in 20, the one thing that sucks is the crossing. At 21, it's a lot better. The crossing is like so much better.
I don't really play FIFA. I play Football Manager a lot. I'm an addict of Football Manager.
Football Manager, do you know what? It got so complicated, and plus the processor is for PC is so massive.
Yeah, Steven,
that you need a proper computer.
Put the link in the Mandem chat. No one can see it.
But no one can see my links.
No, like it's like way too far up. Like just post it in there again.
Okay.
What do you Arsenal fans say? Pepe's better than Neymar.
Yeah, if I put it in a Mandem chat, then everyone can come on. Get them to come on.
What's wrong with Wolves at the moment? They've been shit.
What's that?
Steve Bruce might have more points than him after our game.
Brucey.
I don't know how he still has that job.
I've just had a takeaway and I feel sick.
Why? What'd you have?
Fucking McDonald's. Had two large fries, fillet of fish, and 9 nuggets.
What do you expect if you will be sick?
Jeez.
Like it's because but let's not forget I have IBD, so my gut is inflamed, so it hurts when I eat too much. But
yeah, I get where you're going. I get you. If I eat too much, I end up having to just throw a little bit back up because otherwise it's just so uncomfortable. You'll be alright.
Yeah. Oh God.
That's what I will concede in a minute. You'll be jumping for joy.
Have you changed your score? It still says 0-0.
Oh, does it? Yeah. I keep doing that. It's because I changed it the first time when that was offside, and I changed it back, and I just didn't bother changing it since then. Would you mind keeping me on the comments, voice? Because I'm just gonna get another drink.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool. Thanks.
Yo, Ads, what do you think about like Bruno as a false nine, Pogba going forward, two, and then basically McTominay and Fred, and then only giving license to like Luke Shaw to go forward?
False nine. I don't think Ollie will ever be stupid enough to play like that.
Why is that? And but why is it stupid though? Because it gives like Bruno so many options.
Yeah, but Bruno's creativity is just wasted in that kind of role. Like he's not going to set it out wide when you're in a false nine. The wingers like way detached from you, like they're way higher up the pitch than you. So he hasn't got much creativity in his mind if he's in that position. But yeah, no, I think.
But what if you play him out on the left like Neymar, and then have him drop from the wing? That's what I was saying. And then have like Luke Shaw fill the width.
Luke Shaw is very
man.
good, like balanced. He doesn't like going forward too much. He's pro.
He's been going forward a lot recently, though.
Yeah,
I thought
can
that
see
was
that.
his strength.
I think Ollie's very good. He's pretty comfortable with this 4-2-3-1. I don't see him changing his
I mean,
formation.
everybody's pretty much playing 4-2-3-1 now, basically. Like
Yeah,
Chelsea, United, and then Chelsea.
That or
United,
4-3-3.
Chelsea, Tuchel always changes his tactics. He's very flexible. He keeps on changing.
The only thing that
Good
sucks with
manager.
us is we don't have. The only thing that sucks with us is we don't have a plan B. With you guys, you bring on Cavani
That's
and
the thing.
spam the crosses.
You don't have anyone on the bench who can make like a really big impact.
No, we haven't got anything different on the bench. That's the thing. No difference. It's all the same. So,
I had a chat with somebody after yesterday's. Were you on that stream yesterday? On the Claude stream yesterday? I think I saw you on Claude stream.
yeah.
And so basically, I said like I'm pretty much like starving for like a Champions League or any trophy that's major. Because I have a little brother, right? I have a little brother, and then I started following Arsenal 06, and then basically we were always that team, right? We were really, really good. There was so much movement, so much amazing passing. We always held our own. That Barcelona game were always like the highlights, and then I became a fan. But we haven't won anything since I became a fan, and my brother becomes a Man City fan because of Balotelli and Adebayor with their like fireworks and whatnot, and he gets to see 4 Premier League titles.
Mm-hmm.
And pretty much my entire life, I see like pretty much 3 FA Cups.
Well, how old are you?
26.
The same age. I watched Arsenal win the title last time when I was 10.
Steven, how did you become an Arsenal fan?
I was born in Welling Sidcup, which is next to Woolwich, which is where Arsenal was formed. I even knew even went past the armaments factory building where the workers actually worked. Like when I went swimming lessons. So it was pretty much my local club. Plus my dad was Arsenal, my mum was Arsenal. My cousins were a couple of my cousins were Arsenal. One of my uncles were. So I was pretty much getting shirts whilst in hospital, and I didn't even know about it. So I was always going to be a Gooner.
I don't know how I became a Liverpool fan in the Roy Hodgson era. I don't know.
See, for me, like
I don't. be honest, these days, it doesn't really matter. Like, if you love your club, you love your club.
I do love my club, but I started
So there you go.
supporting.
So what's the problem? I don't see the problem with it. So
No, usually like I see like fans, they start because their club is winning. Like you see Man City are growing their fan base right now because they're winning everything under the league.
well, yeah, of course they're going to start growing their fan base now because they're winning everything, aren't they? Right. But
Yeah.
what a lot of their fan base don't realise is that like that
They
there's
weren't.
no
It wasn't always like this.
the thing is their fan base is literally always gonna it's like 3-4 times the size less than Arsenal. We ain't the biggest club in England. This is why when they play a Champions League game, half their fucking stadium's empty. How can you play a Champions League game yet your stadium's empty? I mean, seriously, if it was Arsenal, that 60,000, I wouldn't get a ticket. Right? Because it'd be packed.
That stadium would be full, unfilled, everything.
This is
nothing.
the thing, right? Spurs is Tottenham High Road. All the people that pretty much live down there are Arsenal fans. They ain't Tottenham fans. Hang on. Hang on, 2 seconds.
Yeah, so that's like the Orlando Magic and me, because I grew up here, and then 2009 we had the NBA Finals run, and so like you pretty much have it's like the local thing, but everybody in Florida, if you're not from here, you pretty much support like the Miami Heat. So it's like it's like where you're from.
The only reason I know, the only player I know from Orlando Magic is Aaron Gordon because of his dunks.
It's a decent place. It's like a decent place and everything. It's the fans are like we had like eras where we were really good, and then we just never capitalized on.
Where are you in the standings right now?
The stands?
Standings in the NBA, Orlando.
That I do not know.
Oh, hang on. Oh, God.
What the hell just happened?
Oh, no.
That looked like a dive of the century.
Yeah,
Hang
we're
on.
12th.
Oh, fucking hell. David Luiz.
You had a good game, David. Why do you do this to yourself?
Every fucking time. Why? Why are you putting him at?
He's through on goal. You don't touch him. Are you stupid?
Why are you putting him back? Oh, hang on. He ain't even touched him.
I should really check that. That's literally why they exist.
He ain't even touched him. Is it me or has he hardly touched him?
I think there was a very slight touch.
No. Can someone show that again? That he's hardly touched him. He's hardly touched him. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, you're joking. You fucking wankers. You fucking
he hasn't even touched him there.
You're having a fucking laugh, aren't you? He's hardly fucking touched him. He's not even grabbed him.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. That's bollocks. That's bollocks.
That's a bloody disgrace.
It's bollocks. It's bollocks. It's bollocks. No. 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 No.
How is that a red card?
It's bollocks. Oh, I don't believe this. This is unbelievable. Let us know if you agree if that's a pen or not. Do you think that's a pen?
Definitely not. He's barely.
Oh my god.
Okay, pen is fine. Fair enough. Maybe there was a slight touch, but a red card is too far. It should
I
have
don't
been
even
yellow.
think it's a pen. I think he just felt tiny, like the breath of his fucking head, like his fucking breath or something, and he's fallen on the floor. Right? I don't even think that's a fucking. I don't even think that's a foul. I don't even. He's hardly touched him. He's not even touched him.
It doesn't look like a pen, but
I think
And
the
sending
pen
off
is
is a
justified
bit hard.
because he was through on goal.
sending
But
off
I don't
is
think
not
it's the red.
justified.
I don't think it's a red.
I have to see this one more time.
I need to see it again.
I want to see it again because that's absolute fucking bollocks. Bollocks.
Well.
That's not a pen, Hans. It's not. It's not. That's not a pen.
I haven't seen it by the look of your
I've
face.
seen
It's
it
probably
2-3
disgraceful.
times. It's hardly touched him.
And
It's
David
like
Luiz
he
got a
felt
red.
his breath and fallen down.
I am 100% sure Williams not going to come on. He's going to take somebody off. And
Okay. What do you make of that talk menu? What do you think?
I've just sat down now. I've got my tablet on with the game, and I'm just having a look. Let's have a look.
It's not even touched him.
No, I think that's a bit harsh. That's a very harsh penalty.
He's not touched him. I just looked at the replay. He's not touched him. There's barely any contact.
No.
Did that go to VAR?
No.
Yeah.
It didn't even check.
They
How
showed
the
the
fuck?
VAR screen on my TV.
No, the referees must be. The referees are against United and Arsenal now. It's confirmed.
Wagwan.
But the only contact I can see
Nora.
is between David Luiz's knee
That was
and
not-
Jose's stance.
Fuck off.
That was not a That was not a penalty or a red card, and I will admit that.
How can they get away with that? How can they get away with that decision
I mean,
without?
I can't believe it
That's
either.
ridiculous.
Because when it went VAR, I thought, you know what, now they're going to overturn it, but they gave it.
That's ridiculous.
I think the one at the VAR is a Spurs fan. That's why.
Could be, yeah. But you know what? I mean, give the penalty. But why send? Well, what's the red card? I mean, I don't understand it.
Well,
No, do you know why? Do you know why? Is this Spurs fan because he's
on
like
goal.
shitting himself that Chelsea's going to spank him on Thursday and Arsenal going to be above him?
We'll see.
What?
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. As I said to Prime, I just got this feeling that we're going to do an Arsenal, get one over on Chelsea, and then potentially go on this massive run. Do you know what I mean?
Shut up.
Really, after
Harry
that,
Kane,
we got
you're
West Brom.
Harry Kane FC. You're nothing.
well, so I guess it would be a red because he's the last man back. But
No, because he's technically in front of goal.
did he trip him though? Did he trip him?
No,
That's the thing.
Actually,
No, I
no. Hold the phone. I remember this with Chelsea last season. Apparently, it's not a red if he's in the box. If he's outside the box, it's a red.
no, but if he's on goal, which he was
he's on
on
Yeah,
goal,
he was. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, I've got a question for you. Do you know what it's offside like, right? Because I've just watched that goal that they give offside for against Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Do you know with the offside and when it comes to VAR, don't you think there should be a kind of a proportional advantage in terms of the body shape of the player, like the body shape of the player that is offside? If the body shape is not in a proportional advantage state, then it shouldn't be offside. If it's like your toe. If your toe's just offside, but his body shape is kind of is in the same angle as the defender, but his toe's offside, that shouldn't be offside, in my opinion.
As far as I know, offside should be where you have literally impacted something in the game. To say for instance, you're offside and you score a goal or something, then that's it. But like you said,
But the
if it's a
problem
toe
with that,
or a fingernail, that shouldn't count. But it's happened, and the thing is, they keep changing this fucking rule. And one thing I agree with what Jose says is, you can't keep up with it. You can't fucking keep up with it for anything. So it's just like they keep changing it. Like they had the Man City one that was the one where he wasn't actually, he got played the ball or something. The defender played the ball and he took it off him, and then they gave that. But now apparently that's illegal. How can you fucking change it during the whole season? Like literally all the rules over the whole world, if it's going to change, it changes after the season ends. Because that's unfair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On one of the angles, it looks like is it the right foot that I guess he swiped in some ways?
I think what he's done is he's running across. He's running across the back of him,
It's one
and he's caught his leg as it comes back up in his stride.
It doesn't.
Caught
But it
David
doesn't.
Luiz.
But it's even his foot doesn't even look near his leg.
It's not a penalty in my opinion. So either can give a penalty and a red card without. This is where VAR are seriously letting them, not themselves down, but the fucking game. Because whoever's in that VAR office should be into that referee's ear hole saying, "Whoa, wait a minute, just have a look at this. That is not intentional."
Yeah.
Well, no, that's what they did. They actually went to VAR.
They
on a
went
penalty,
to VAR and VAR said it's not. It shouldn't be.
No. Before we get this straight, right? VAR has checked it. Right? It's always checked.
Yeah.
It's checked. They showed the screen on my TV as well.
Yeah,
but they checked it as well.
So what I'm saying is, though, they've made the wrong decision.
What happens? It'll go on if this stays as it is. Right? AFTV's all going on like, oh, it was never checked. It was never checked. Yes, it is checked. It's always checked. Right? But it's they've decided it's still a red. Danny, what do you make of it?
I still don't think it's a red.
See,
No.
I saw the slowed down version on TV. This is what happened. Okay, so if the bare minimum of contact was between Willian's knee and the Willian Jose's studs, okay, understandable. He's the last man. Okay, give him the benefit of the doubt. We give him a pen. But how is that a red? I don't understand. How is that a red?
What I found out from last week,
last man, I think.
Hang on, because David Luiz was sent off against Chelsea for a similar thing last season, right? Now, they said if it was inside the box, it's a yellow card. If it's outside the box, it's a red card, despite with your through and goal.
Well, do you know what?
That's it. If that's in the box, it's even if he is caught him and it's a pen, it's a yellow card. It's not a red.
But
if he's on goal, it's definitely. If he's on goal, then it is a thing. If he's in front, if he's like I said, the last man, then you are going to get the what do you call it?
But that's too harsh for a red card. He's barely touched him.
But there has to be a balance here between the VAR and common bastard sense. Do you know what I mean?
If you go by the letter of the law, I think it's a red card. But that's ridiculous.
The letter of the law has stated if you're last man, right, and you're in the box, and you bring him down, it's a yellow card. It's not a red.
Yeah, but in the box. But if he's on goal, say for instance,
if he's on goal and he fouls him, he's the last man and he fouls him, and it's in the box, it's a yellow card. That's what it's stated.
No, it should never be outside the box and the inside.
Unless the rules have changed, as far as I know,
both.
is if you're in front of the goal,
inside the box and outside the box, it can be a red.
Who's that in the background?
It's not me.
Everybody voted watermelon this time, so.
But you know what? There has to be some common sense into this, because that run that David Luiz makes, what's he supposed to do? Is he supposed to just stop running and let the guy run at the goal? He's run. If David Luiz has quite clearly gone across him in purpose, which it didn't look like that to me, then fair enough. But there's no way that, in my opinion, is a penalty, let alone a red card. If I was at Mikel Arteta now, I'd refuse to bring the fucking team out. I'd say you can get fucked off. Yeah, I'm not bringing the team out. This is the most fucking disgusting decision I've ever seen. It's just
the
shocking.
thing is, what they'll do is, and this is what happens a lot in the Premier League, is they'll get a red card and then they'll go to, I don't know, say the FA or something, and then they'll get it turned over and then he'll be ready for the next game. That's what will happen. So
that's not good enough.
He will get it overturned, because I don't.
Yeah, but that fucks us up for now, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, that's it exactly. That's the thing, isn't it?
But I mean, it's happened to so many teams where they do get that situation of where you need. I think it happened to us with Sonny one time when it weren't actually supposed to be a red card, and then we actually got it overturned. And it's like, well, if you can get it overturned after the game, why can't they do it in the fucking game?
Exactly. I was just going to say that. Surely, do you know what? I can't. The FA are just total waste of space. They really are. They need replacing with something. You know, like ex-players. You know, ex-players need to take over the FA who've got common sense and understand the game.
Initially, I think they had the VAR. They had it as officials, not like because now it's like mostly referees, isn't it? That are doing it. Like if one referee's not playing a game, then it'll be John Moss this week and it'll be Michael Oliver the next week. It should actually be someone that's not a referee.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, they're all fucking crooks in the Premier League, I tell you. I mean, they all have their favourites.
I found the rule on the FA's website. Can I read it out?
Right, we got 10 people watching. Make sure you keep hitting that subscribe button, hit that like button. Right, get the share it as well.
Should I read the law out? I found the exact wording.
Yeah, go on.
Right.
Where a player commits an offence against an opponent within their own penalty area, which denies an obvious goal-scoring opportunity, and the referee awards a penalty kick, the offending player is cautioned if the offence was attempted to play the ball. That's attempted to play the ball. In all other circumstances, for example, holding, pulling, pushing, no possibility to play the ball.
Yeah, but he's done none of that.
There's no.
You see, without listen, this game can never be fair unless there is common sense, and the referees need to be educated by ex-players.
I think by the letter of the law, I think it's apparent. I think by the letter of the law, it is fine, but it's ridiculous.
You say that, Daniel, but these referees that are here and now that are officiating games, they have got years and years of experience. And the thing is, I know someone who done like a sort of like a semi-professional referee. Yeah?
Sorry, just have to cut in. If anyone knows anyone that wants to subscribe, or like anyone that's watching now, bring someone in that can subscribe. They don't even have to watch the content, just subscribe. Like, right, let's get this up to 600 at least, right, and keep going.
So I mean,
and we got Christian as well.
Sorry, I'll just quick make this point. I've got to skip.
So
these officials, they have got years of experience, and the thing is, ever since I remember, sort of thing, like when you remember back to like when you're younger and stuff, most of these referees were around. Okay, Michael Oliver stuff, they come later, etc. But they have got experience, and they have to every year, because of the rules changing, because of whenever new stuff comes in, they have like training on it. Yeah, it's just if they, choose to use their common sense, but it's not they haven't got the common sense. It's if they choose to use it or not. That's exactly it, really. So, yeah, but I'll be back at full time hopefully, and then I'll catch you guys then. Yeah.
Yeah.
See you later, mate.
Cheers,
What's good, people? What's good, guys?
Shut up.
How's it going, guys, man? I've been watching the game. So, you man tell me what's going on and now? I haven't really been watching the game.
Oh, apparently David Luiz, right, has come across a player behind him. He's hardly touched him. The guy's fallen on the floor. It's gone penalty, and because he's last man, he's been sent off.
I lied. I've watched the entire game.
Who is
David Luiz is the GOAT. What a guy, fam. Oh,
Shut up. Shut up.
That's harsh on David Luiz. It's not his fault.
Real talk.
Whoever's that commentary in the background, can you turn it off, please?
Real talk, though. It was a red card.
Hello. Honestly.
Mute him.
Right, that's Bargo, sorry. Go on.
Real talk, though. It's a red card for me, man. Like, he's the last man.
How is that? No, he's not even touched him, for fuck's sake. What's he supposed to do?
He didn't touch him.
He did touch him.
Barely.
So did he touch him or not?
Yes.
Are you saying that's enough to go down and get a penalty?
Bro, if you make contact, the person's going to go down.
Tell him!
If you make contact, the person's going down. It don't matter whether it's good enough to go down.
I'll tell you what, you must have fucking good eyesight to make sure he's got contact.
If the referees want to follow the law, letter by letter,
Look, I hate David Luiz because I know what he's like. I know he does these things regularly, but I'm sorry, even I'm backing him on this one.
Yeah, bro, You guys have to just defend for your life at this point.
Christian,
You have to defend for your life.
if he gets rescinded and he plays the next game, then it's not a penalty. Not a red.
Dude, if this happened to Harry
that's great.
Maguire,
It doesn't
I
change
know
nothing,
you
just
would be
scored a penalty
fuming.
from it.
Oh, great. We're playing Gabriel now. And if
Yeah,
he's
you're
not,
going-
if
you're
he's
going
not
for the
fit-
draw.
Gabriel's got COVID though. Bring on Chambers
Yeah.
or something, man.
What formations Mikel going to revert to now then? 4-4-1?
I don't know. Park in the jumbo jet.
3-5-1.
3-5-1.
No, he's going to play 8-1.
I would do the same thing. I'd do an 8-1. I'll do an 8-1.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is
Was it how everyone puts it? It's peak now, isn't it? It's peak.
No, what I'll say, yeah, Ruben Neves is due a long range goal. He's due. That's all I'm gonna say for the second half. He's due a long range goal. That's all I'm gonna say.
You're annoying. You.
Nah, bro. he's due a long range.
If that happened to Harry Maguire, I know you would be fuming.
Yeah, but bro,
No, he's one of these guys who'll happily watch it. Watch us fuck up and then come on the half time and say, see, I told you lot are dead. I told you. He won't say anything before the start and he'll get to half time and like, I told you were dead. But you're dead.
Thing is, yeah. I'm just here to like show Stephen supporting now. I'm not even here to
Shut up.
Yeah, I can't see anybody's names on there underneath their things. So I don't know who's who.
Oh yeah, that's because the
no, but
banner.
I think Arsenal were playing well before the red card.
Christian.
But now it's just defend for your life, I guess. It's just defend, hope for the best.
I'm so looking forward to this.
Yes.
You know what? Yeah, Arteta's gonna have to. Yeah, you can go. Sorry.
Arsenal look like they're going to park the bus. 10 men behind.
It looks like 4-2-3.
4-2-3.
It looks like 4-2-3 the way they were set up then. He looks obviously Mikel must be thinking, you know what? He's still got to go. He's still got to try and push if he can and try and get an out ball. But if you're going to do that, he's going to have players there to, take control because otherwise Wolves will have their numbers on you, won't they? And you'll never get it out. So I think that's quite brave, to be fair, if that's what's happening. They might have just drifted into those positions by accident. I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, we still have enough. We still have enough quality to win this game.
Yeah, Arsenal I've got.
Do you think Ty's blaming the rain for David Luiz catching the defender?
There they go. Look, Arsenal now they're on the break. Arsenal on the break here. Look, cut. What's that?
Oh, come on, man.
That's a tactical foul right there.
There you go. See what I mean? So they sent David Luiz off for an accidental clip.
No, I'm sorry. If you send David Luiz off for that, that's a red. Bollocks.
Look at that. He's not even attempted to get the ball there. I mean, I'm an Arsenal fan.
It's a tactical foul. That's playing it smart.
That's disgusting, outrageous.
Yeah, it's disgusting, but it's cool.
It's tactical, isn't it? You know.
Oh, of course, I understand that. But look, so what have they got up now here? Let's have a look. What have they got? I can't see this from that angle.
That's one thing a lot of Arsenal players don't do.
They're going to have to do some running here, though, Arsenal now, because if Mikel, if he's going to push to get another goal, they're going to be dragged all over. So it's where this is where you look at your managers and say, right, where is he going to ask them to press for that ball? Do you know what I mean? And where is he going to save the legs? And it looks like, yeah, it's going to be an interesting second half, though. This.
How's everyone all right?
What the?
Yo, who said that?
Yeah.
Hello, Daniel.
Oh, yeah, Daniel, how are you doing?
Daniel.
I'm all right, guy. Mate, you.
So it looks like
oh no!
Oh my God!
That lasted long.
Christian
lasted long.
Christian predicted it. What the? That's insane. What the?
What did he do? I gotta go to work anyway, so enjoy the rest of the stream anyway.
Yeah, Daniel, what do you do for a job, Daniel?
I work in a warehouse, mate.
Ah, right, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
What a goal that was. What a goal.
Yeah.
Who was that guy who said it? Was it Christian? Yeah. Has he got a crystal ball or what?
Oh, he's gonna be on. He's
Right,
gonna
then.
come on any
Gotta
minute
go,
now.
see ya.
I bet you, any minute now, he's gonna be on, and he's gonna be like,
He
"I see,
predicted
I
the law.
told you." He's one of
It's
these
the
guys
wrong
who'll
player,
jump on
but
halfway.
he
He's gonna
predicted the
jump on
long
halfway
shot.
through. Like, I told you. Oh, I'm done. I'm done out here. I'm done out here. Oh no!
I'll tell you what,
no.
Arsenal have been totally done over there by the officials. There's no doubt about that. And I'm a Man United fan, and for me to say that, but at the end of the day, banter aside,
The referees have put you in the mud.
You have to look at football with footballers' eyes, not with fans' eyes. And for me, that was just totally outrageous.
It was disgusting.
Oh, look, is it Obama's getting warmed up, I think?
Just a game for him.
They're going to have to do something quite miraculous here, aren't they, Arsenal?
You know what? That might be goal of the season. Oh, that's the beauty.
Up to now, it could be.
Oh, do you know what?
Salmon's here.
No, do you know what? I just put on the Mandem chat. No, I'm dying. I'm dead. Could have been.
Oh, try to play across.
Steven, you know what time it is. We need to react to Ty's goal. I mean, Ty's reaction to all of this after the game is going to be hilarious.
Wait.
Okay, wasn't the best defending. Defending was terrible. Well, it wasn't the best defending. Things can happen. Remember, we mustn't forget that it's been raining, so the pitch is quite.
It's been raining.
Yeah,
Are you being?
It's been raining.
It's been raining.
Do you know what makes me smile? If I'm ever thinking, you know what, I just need something to make me laugh, I always go to the Wheelstone Raider. That just makes me piss every single time. It's absolutely quality.
Do you know why all our rivals take the piss out of us? You just go to AFTV every time and chill. Oh,
AFTV is the greatest thing ever.
I thought, yeah, we're gonna hold out. We might hold out for a draw. That lasted 2 minutes. It lasted. No, I do have to say this. It lasted 30 seconds longer than Tottenham's chances of winning the Champions League.
At least he's giving it a go, though, eh? He's giving it a go, Arteta.
Yeah, for 2 minutes. That was fucking good.
Well, no, they're still at it now. Look, they're still trying to get people up there. Look. They're putting balls over and people are chasing it.
4, 5, 6, 1.
Is this
Doesn't really
a
matter.
Wolves fan?
Well, you know what? I'd rather get beat 3-4, 5-1, giving it a go rather than sitting back and getting beat 2-1 or 3-1. So just you have to. I applaud Arteta's bravery there. To be fair, because you just don't know what could happen if Arsenal do break and threaten that lead. The same could happen to Wolves in terms of a bad decision. One of theirs could get sent off. Just don't know.
I guess mine's a little bit behind. Who are they taking off? Pepe or Saka?
Probably the best player.
No, in Arsenal. No, not Arteta. He's going to.
You don't want to take Pepe off, do you? Really?
Yeah, because he just scored.
That means actually Pepe's got a goal. So that means he'll come off.
He's done his job.
For Uber.
Actually, Uber could be quite useful in this situation.
Well, yeah, if he goes right up on top on his own, and you get the ball through.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to press high. He'll run into space.
See, look, they're still driving it, and they're still getting numbers in a box. There's 2 in the box there.
Yeah, but now you got to check back.
Well, this is the thing about, but they've got it covered, though. They've got it covered. I think, from my point of view, watching this, if I was an Arsenal fan, I'd be thinking, yeah, all right, we've been done over by the poxy ref and the poxy VAR, but we're giving it a go. So I'd be, can he get to that ball?
According to Peter Walton, former referee in the Prem, he says that it's very harsh to give it, but Craig Pawson had no other choice because now he has to follow the letter of the law.
Well, the letter of the law is an ass.
Yeah. There's no common sense.
Charles.
Yes, this trick is bad.
Hang on. Charles, how's your quadruple going?
How does it feel losing to Brighton?
How's your quadruple going? You got to win the quadruple if you're going to try and smoke me, mate.
R.I.P.
Because you
Tottenham's
stated
quadruple
it's going to be piss easy.
I feel
That's
like
when
Traore,
that's when they were top of the league, I think.
I feel like Traore every time.
No, he even said it like the last week before and the week before that.
Was he here last week as well?
He's
How
been
long
here
has
every time I've been on a stream in the evenings. He's there saying we're going to win the quadruple. Even when Jose Mourinho was pressing the self-destruct button.
It's just banter, pure banter.
He is banter. He's banter. He's fucking. It's the Spurs version of Ty. But even Ty's not that deluded. I'd see. Look, I guess who's here.
Christian. What a shout, mate, that was. Hey up, Arsenal. Oh, hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up, hey up. Oh.
Oh,
see,
shit.
but I like games like this. I like games like this. Are they going to break? Are they going to break? Are they going to cover it? I don't know who that is there, but they've got to. He's got to keep in that position there. Keep. Don't go too close to him. You get too close to him, he's going to turn you. He's going to skin you. You got to keep that. Get with him. Oh,
see,
well in.
he made more contact than David Luiz, so ain't that a penalty?
Nope.
That was great defending.
Yeah, but he made more contact than David Luiz did.
No penalty.
Oh yeah. I mean, he got caught. He got a bit lucky there because who was that on the ball? He got very lucky there because he just lost his balance.
Actually, those two defenders there made more contact than David Luiz did, but yeah, because he didn't go down, it's not a penalty.
Steven, what did I tell you about those long shots? Before I
Shut
what did I tell you
up.
about those long shots?
Okay.
What?
You have a crystal ball. You are
a goal.
Yeah, give us a lottery numbers, Christian, will you?
You were just one player off. It was João Moutinho.
It was João Moutinho. I wanted
Charles, if we're irrelevant, if we're irrelevant, your club don't exist.
Bullshit, my Arsenal.
Charles, why are you talking so much smack when the last thing you won is an Audi Cup?
This is the guy who said we're going to win the quadruple. He then came on last night saying, "Oh, the FA No, he didn't come on. He was in the chat saying, "Oh, the FA had cheated us. They're a bunch of cheats. We've been corrupted. Right? We're now going to win the treble."
Yeah, but they can still mathematically win the Prem. Why are you not confident, bro?
Because he's deluded.
He's like, no, you should be confident because Spurs are going to win the quadruple. Why aren't you confident? Why isn't he confident? Hey, man, but...
Hannah, nice to see you in the chat again, actually. Don't think that was a word, just my opinion, no. Love stream as always. Yeah, thank you. Well, I do try my best. Right. Should be taken off taken off Bellerin for Gabriel. Yeah. I thought that'd be
who is on the bench, to be honest? Like, it's Gabriel, Chambers.
We put
William,
Chambers, Gabriel, Ceballos, Odegaard, Elneny, Gabriel Martinelli, Aubameyang, and I'm not even going to mention his name.
Who, William?
Yeah.
My God.
The man I shall not speak of.
Stuff, Erna. And I wouldn't put it past Arsenal to actually get something out of this game, to be honest with you. I wouldn't. So I wouldn't write them off just yet.
Odegaard's not coming on today, though.
But why not?
I think William's going to come on for strike row.
I'm sorry. Do you want to recheck that one?
No players Arsenal.
I would pick Leno over Luis because at least Leno's going to stay sober. Right. In terms of Kane, he keeps getting injuries. You wouldn't take Saka. You wouldn't take Martinelli. Yeah. If you don't, then you're mad. Partey is better than Højbjerg. That's the end of it.
Holy crap! Like Bellerin's actually like going forward and
go on.
Something.
Fair play.
Ooh.
Arsenal are actually trying. That's good to see.
That's it. That's what I was saying before. You know, you got to give Mikel credit for not just for not just sitting back and just sort of accepting
What's the point of sitting back?
Well, yeah.
Oh, by the way, this is a. By the way, your team's got Dyer in defence.
Dyer. He is Dyer and all, isn't he?
I know.
The one that
and
has to run to the toilet during a match.
You wouldn't put a fit Gabriel over Dyer.
Does this man only come during like when Arsenal are losing?
No, he does it. He does it when we're winning as well. He's just totally deluded.
Damn.
Like,
Who is this Charles guy? Do you know him?
No, no one does. Like I said,
what
no
a
one.
waste.
Wow. In 2 years, Luis has been here. He's had 3 red cards.
No, since Luis got 5 yellow cards in 1 season, in a record.
He has three
record.
red cards more than any other player.
Oba.
Aubameyang's coming on.
That means
What minute are you guys on?
we're
60,
on
34.
I'm on 60.
Oh, Pepe's off. Direct swap.
I'm on 59th.
Yeah, so you're a bit behind.
He should have sacrificed. He should have sacrificed a midfielder there or something to keep the two.
I don't think he should have sacrificed midfield because like Xhaka or like
yeah, but you've not got much choice because at the end of the day, what's the point in trying to play the midfield when you're outnumbered? What you want to do here is stop it going in, but get that ball up to them two as fast as possible.
We got 14 people. We got 14 people in the chat. Everyone that's in there, can you go and hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share. Yeah, hit that like button, hit the share button. And yeah, do all of that. Like us, mate. Mate, Saka's betting some of your players. Gabriel's betting them Dyer. Facts, right? Facts. Tierney, right? I'm sorry, you can have that debate with Regulion because Tierney's better. I don't care. He's a leader, right? So, bollocks. And like I said, Leno, I can trust to stay sober.
Did you check the United lineup? It's out, I think.
Oh, is it? All right, okay, let me have a look.
And like I said, if your players are so good, Charles, why don't you want anything? You know what I mean?
Hodens is coming off.
61st minute. Who's coming off here? Was it Cody?
What's wrong with Southampton's team? They have lots of under 19s on the bench, like under 23s on the bench.
Okay, so we've got Lindelof, Maguire, Cavani, Rashford, Greenwood, Fred, Fernandes, Shaw, and Saka, McTominay.
Why do you have McFred in midfield?
McFred. It's the industry. It's the industry, innit? You know, they got great engines, pair of them, and they're all over the shop. But
haven't got any right. Yeah, they haven't got any right backs. Right.
Pogba isn't starting. Well, I think Pogba's in great form. And what does Oli have against Bailly? I don't know. Why is Bailly?
Wait, is the Man United game today?
Yeah.
Straight after this game.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, straight after this stream.
Come on, Hassan Hotel.
I'm not streaming. It seems. But yeah, everyone that's in the chat, big up all of you. Thanks for the support as always.
No worries, my friend.
Oh, thank you. It does mean a lot. I don't know why. I've been sending people the links as I usually do, but been getting responses from people when I talk to them. I don't know why.
They're busy on other streams.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say. It's just. But tomorrow I'm going to be doing the Hot Off the Press show. The main debate's going to be about the racism incidents. Yeah, the racism incidents in football, and just in general in the society as well. I think we need to have that discussion. So that's definitely going to be our main topic. So you definitely tune in for that.
Oh yeah, I'll be there, my friend. Don't you worry about that.
Yeah, cool. because it needs to. We need to talk about it. When are we going to talk about it? If it's not now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, Stephen. Well, what you say, it has to be like, yeah, what you're saying there. It has to be like a.
We have to keep
all the time.
talking about it. It has to be on the forefront of everyone's mind. We need to.
Yeah.
We
But
need
even
to
more
discuss,
so.
like,
Sorry,
what
mate.
to
Go
do
on.
Even
for
given
others in
what's
the situation.
happened recently, so close and so personal, we need to stop this.
I don't think people know how to handle the situation if it happens as well, like all the
Yeah.
people in the background.
But it's still in the end. This is why these conversations need to happen. So we need to be prepared for this sort of thing. So we do deal with it. So we can move forward and we can act properly. So if it happens, say on any other channels, we can notify it and we'll do the right things to stop it, report it, block the people, right? Get people to block them on Twitter and stuff like that.
But you know what, as well, Stephen.
That way we don't like that. Hang on, that's why we. That way we don't. We can learn and we can move forward together, and we don't get this massive divide within the community.
Yeah, but this is the thing about as well. Is about using somebody's, because you get two different kinds of racists, right?
Because the thing is, I want to understand as well, because I want to understand it, like to try and get an understanding, so I can react. So I can react to a situation like that and say no, it's wrong. And even though I know it's wrong, I know it's wrong. It's just that this we can.
But there's two. You've got two different kinds. You've got like the out and out who are down to their bone, just racist. But then there are some who are just stupid, and there's a difference between, being a total out and out
racist and hating someone.
Yeah, exactly. So the stupid ones, I believe, the stupid ones are the ones that need. If somebody was to come in the stream now and say a comment that they thought was just, it was just in the comment. I didn't even think about what I was saying, and we all found it offensive. Then at that point, that is where we then need to. You need to then take control of them and get
the other day.
Yeah, you've got to explain to them.
Ads. No, the thing is that someone tried to do it the other day, and it was. I'm not going to actually say it. No, don't say it, right? Don't say it. But I'm going to put it in the private chat.
Oh, what somebody had put in, you mean?
Yeah, what someone put in, but don't say it. You know what it means.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I know what that means. Definitely.
Yeah. So and immediately the first thing I did is blocked him, banned him. Didn't know if he had a Twitter or anything, but just stopped it straight away and just banned him straight away. So I said because that's you just don't do that. It's end of story. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I mean, it's, in some cases, in certain settings, that is fine. However, I can't imagine where you would put that in a football stream, or why you would put that in a football stream, because it makes no sense, does it?
We're just here for a good time, watching some football,
okay,
discussing.
So, it's because I remember when I said when you first showed me that last time, Stephen, and I said to you,
yeah, actually, he was trying to. It was just. I think he was trying to discredit what I'm doing and everything. Because everyone was trying to have a go at me.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, they're just idiots. There's just idiots. At the end of the day, they're idiots. But having the conversation and educating, because we need to educate the younger people who are watching this. Because at the end of the day, YouTube is now becoming more popular than television, or in fact, it is more popular than television. So,
especially
the younger generation.
These days,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
but also, Stephen, this is why. Do you know what I've done with this Rise thing here? Right, this is why I'm doing it. Is I'm pestering so many people to get this on their YouTube channels and on everywhere else, because if you look at the big percentage of kids now between sort of 6 and sort of 15, maybe 16, they're all over YouTube on the gaming, on the sports, everything else. Now that is where, because if the schools aren't going to do it and our government aren't going to do it, because our government, at the end of the day, our government should be saying to schools, you need to be educating our young kids.
I mean,
now.
yeah, they don't do it. I mean, this is all right saying you're going to come up with a apparently like there's some sort of online harmful harm the punishment bill that sort of covers the online abuse, but still makes a difference if people can get away with it. And the thing is that you can bring all that all together, right? And we said that at the time, we said that these laws are going to have to make media outlets change, and these media outlets don't do it.
Yeah. No, they should. The media outlets.
Like I said, they banned Donald Trump, but they won't ban these pricks.
But my son, right, like before, it's about I don't know, 3 months ago. I picked him up from school, and he jumped in the car and he said, "You're never going to have a guess what I learned today." And I said, "Oh, what did you learn?" And he said, "About FGM." And I went, "Oh," and then I thought, "What? He's only 10." I said, "You've just learned about what?" I said, "FGM." I said, "Tell me exactly what that means." And he said, "Yeah, it means female genital mutilation." I said, "Are you effing kidding me?" I couldn't believe it. And then I remember coming home having a conversation with my missus and saying, "What are they playing at? Why do they?" I mean, it is. I know it's a big issue, but if they can teach them about that, they need to be teaching them about the effects of racism at the same time alongside it.
You shouldn't be learning things about that like when you're 10. I learned that when I was 16, like one year ago.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, I didn't learn that until way later in my teens. Way later. But this is the thing. Like we have like physical, social, and ethical classes. Right, those classes should be for these sort of subjects, they're like racism and society and stuff like that, so we can address that and teach them, because otherwise these generations aren't going to learn, and it will just keep continuing and on and on and on and on and on. Right, we need to learn that in this day and age, it's not acceptable. It shouldn't be acceptable in any age, to be honest, but
no,
the only age we can change is now. We can't change the past, but we can change what's going to come and what's happening now. And the thing is now is that we need to like look at ourselves and say, what can we do to stop this happening in the future for future generations? And that is what you're saying with education and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they have to. I mean, if they can
know and also the action. Say like if I run a YouTube like that channel like that, and I hear something, what to do straight away? Because do you block him? Do you call him out? You call him out, defend, block him, and you report him?
Sorry to interrupt, but there's something very important in the match. Celan who just got a red.
You're joking.
He came out of the box and he used his hand.
Who's just got a red? Leno.
Yeah.
Oh no!
You are kidding me.
Oh no!
What happened?
He came out of the box and used his hand. That's fair, right?
Oh, that's the end of that then, isn't it? Oh, it's just what is he thinking?
What are you doing?
Oh my god!
No! That's our best goalkeeper.
We're fucked.
He's suspended for the next match. You want to start him?
No. No, that's a straight red. Like, look. That's 3 fucking games.
I think you've done all 3 of your subs. Have you done all 3 of your subs?
3 fucking games. We are fucked.
Now we need to bring on Matt Ryan or that Runaton guy.
Oh, it's depending. Oh no, it depends if it's denying us goals opportunity. Yeah, it's not going to be a return. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're dead.
Oh,
we're fucked.
Done.
We're dead.
We're done now.
We're done. We're done.
You
are lucky that Arteta didn't make his last sub.
What do we do? What do we do? We went and bought a fucking shit goalkeeper, and what do? We go learn another fucking shit goalkeeper. We're fucked. We're fucked.
We're done.
We are fucked. And I'm trying to do this as calmly as possible because I've got my sister upstairs and she's on a phone call. So I'm trying not to go mad, but I'm gonna fucking lose it.
It's really got a shot.
It's gone.
Is this count also as a 3-game suspension for this?
Yeah, that's 3.
Yeah,
3.
That's
It's straight red. It's 3.
What was Burnley doing, man?
Yeah, but they can be reduced, right? This can be reduced.
He's realised
right?
it's going past him, and he's gone, oh shit. Right.
Neves is
Just
coming
a
off.
comment. The answer isn't to push it down people's throats, because doing that will only. Well, how else are we going to stop it?
No,
Can't
this
just
is
lie.
no, this is a tough issue because there are people that do feel that way, but the big thing is it has to be like a fair and balanced debate, and I think to have that you have to have like.
Oh, we're done now. It's
Wait, what'd you
Ruderson
say?
instead of Matt Ryan.
Ruderson's goalkeeper. This will go in.
Matt Ryan wasn't on the bench. That's the
No,
problem.
Matt Ryan's not on the bench.
Thomas
but
Partey's coming off.
Yeah, what can
Thomas
you do?
Partey.
He's a goalie.
Thomas
can't-
Thomas Partey's come off.
Yeah, that guy who was just talking then, Stephen. That guy who was just talking then. I mean, the point I was making before was, you know, the education system of our country at the moment. If they're going to teach, if they're going to
Someone's just sent me, kill me now, and I'm just about
Well-
to send in your manager. Your.
you know,
This is Arsenal. No, I'm sorry. This is Arsenal's management over the last 16 years, and everyone thinks because there's this new manager, it's going to change. Can you get this out of your brains? It's not going to change. It's the same shit, right? It's the same shit. It's bollocks. It's bollocks.
So today,
Steve,
go on.
No. So listen. What I'm saying is, if in schools, because this is what that comment that guy put up there about ramming it down people's throats and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But you've got this. We have to start at the bottom. There's no point in starting in the middle or the top. We have to go to the bottom. But what I'm saying is if schools, right, think that it's okay to make, because Thomas, my son, his friend, actually fainted and had to go home because of what he'd heard, what the teacher was telling him about FGM, right? And I found that absolutely shocking. Now, if that, they should be waiting. I mean, FGM is a terrible thing, and it does need sorting out. It's shocking, but why do they think, right, that's okay to talk about that to 10-year-olds, right? When this talking about racism and the effects of racism would be far less damaging to their little minds. However, it would be it wouldn't be damaging. It would be empowering them. Because it will start a conversation. Who wants to come home as a 10-year-old and have a conversation?
But the thing is when we all talk about like these races, and we all talk about, well, they grew up in a time that's different. So if they grew up in a time that's different, so basically, if you're saying then, if we decide to teach these kids that you've got to grow up in this time and it's wrong, then they're going to grow up and not be racist, then, aren't they?
Do you know what racism? No, yeah. Listen, racism is a personal choice.
This is why I want to have this debate, because I think this needs.
How old are you, Stephen? How old are you, Stephen?
I'm 26.
20. How old do you think I am, roughly?
I don't know. 30 odd.
Right. No, I'm not far off 50. Right.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not far off 50. So I've been around the block and I know the score. I've got a young voice, but my skin's not hasn't aged well. But anyway, you know, it is for me. I think racism is a personal choice, you know, and we all know that sometimes people, you hear excuses. Oh, I'm at a bad part of my life. I'm having a bad day, and I'm selling that and all the rest of it.
Doesn't matter.
But this is the thing.
What about the people you affect when you say it?
Exactly, yeah. But this is the thing: is for those people, if they were educated and talked to, and there was this.
If you agree with this, guys, share this stream out, right? Because like, if more people listen to this, maybe they can be inspired to have this conversation as well. Because like, the more people talk about it, the better.
What I want to say about this is, like, I study sociology, which is basically the study of sociology. I mean, the study of society as a subject.
Oh wait, hang on.
Oh yeah.
I need to say something after that. Let me go after him.
The argument that several sociology scholars do agree with the fact that people who grow around the environment where it's normalized to do all these kind of things, it does continue when they grow up. That's why our schools need to do better. The
Yeah.
government needs to do better, which is
And
not
that's
being
why
done.
I'm saying they grow up in a time where it, like I'm saying, when they grew up in the time of the 60s or 70s, where it was probably more, you're more susceptible to it, right? And most people didn't bother dealing with it, right? That's where you need to say, well, unfortunately, this is now the 21st century, and our kids need to be taught that this is wrong in all levels. And if they do that, then the chances of it ever of it being sorted are greatly improved.
But I mean, I'm teaching my son for when he goes to high school, which is, listen, when you go to high school and you've got all your mates with you, right? If you ever hear anything like that, whether it's about somebody's race or about somebody's religion or about somebody's gender, right? You get your mates together and then you ask them why. Explain why. Why do you feel like that? Don't just turn on them. Don't just start having a go at them and trying to isolate them, because that will only make things worse. You have to ask them why, and if they're open to having that discussion, and you can help people. Because if you just lock people away or push people away without any kind of input from somebody who knows better or has better life experience, then have we got Lily B still running?
So what I want to say is on this is I think there's 3 parts to this.
Well,
this
Matt
is
Ryan on loan anyway.
Fuck.
Sorry.
Never mind.
No. Go on. What was you saying?
Yeah. So it's like a multifaceted issue. There's not just like one layer to this. One is like we are people and we are a product of 3 things. One is like we do have genetics play a little bit of a part. So like we have tendencies, but the thing is like we have environment in terms of education and how you're raised, and those 2 things we can kind of change in people. So having these conversations is important. But the second thing is like tomorrow I'll be at the debate. There's the things that should be talked about is what it is, first of all, because there's different forms of it. It's not just like the fact that there's like the guy used a slur in the previous video. It's not just that. It can also be like structural and other aspects which need to be talked about. The other thing is the complicity aspect. The complicity part is the one that's for me, that's something we need to tackle tomorrow. Not the dangers of being complicit, but what to do in situations like that, so we can get like practicality. And those are there has to be some practicality to this. It can't just be like sociological theory, because when people hear that just theory all the time, they agree with it, but they can't incorporate it in their own lives. So that's what. So I know what you're saying. I'm still trying to merge those 2 aspects right now. So I've been thinking a lot about this the last 3 days, just based on everything that's happened on social media. And I would love to get if you can get Bits on the show tomorrow. That would be awesome.
I messaged Bits that I was going to do this topic, so I'm hoping if Bits is watching, Bits and Bobs is watching.
I've been talking with Bits, Stephen.
I would love you to come on, because I know you're very passionate about this subject, obviously.
Stephen.
I said to him as well, I want to do a stream on his channel, because I want to learn and understand more about it, and I want to help. So if that's why I really wanted to choose this topic. And Bits and Bobs, if you are watching, you're more than everyone is, but I know you're very passionate about it, and we can get you on the channel and we can have a discussion.
I've been talking with Bits, Stephen, in the background on Twitter. I actually did a StreamYard with him, private one, and we had a talk about it and stuff. And he knows the ideas and everything else. So I am going to continue talking with Bits behind the scenes to see where this, because I've got some really good and strong ideas that I think need to be pursued. Because
like I said, if you ask him about this stream tomorrow,
what's your Twitter talking?
Do you know what? Listen, do you know what the social media companies like your Twitter and your Facebook, your Instas, right? If they think,
just ask Bits and Bobs if you speak to him about tomorrow.
Yeah, I will do. I will do. Yeah. But if the social media companies think that they're going to be interfering in people's liberties, if they start, being a bit of a communist state in terms of a digital state, in terms of, we're going to have to police this, police that, and all the other, and everything has to be the same and all that, then what they need to do then instead is plough more money. They need to plough more of their money that they earn from us into advertising and awareness, constant awareness, and attack, and they can make algorithms, right, that go into that system, and they can root out areas and sections of like Twitter and Insta and everything where things originate from, and then if they can target me, right, with Manscaped, right, when I've only ever searched clippers, I typed in clippers to do my hair. Next thing, everything I went on is Manscaped all over the shop. Now, if they can do that, right, they can do the same with anti-racist material, where they can say, adverts, showing. I mean, this is what I wanted to talk. I was talking what I am going to talk to bits about, but I'm going to talk about it right now. Everybody's got a good camera now. Everybody can do a bit of footage. Most people have got a green screen.
Well, I'll tell you what. If you do a private chat with him again, just like if you want to let us know, then I can jump on with you and we can all have this discussion together.
You're right. Yeah, because the more heads on this, the better. Because listen, what I was going to mention is to do some kind of, everybody's got a camera and most people have got a green screen, or if you haven't, you can get one dirt cheap, and you can just, you can send me the footage and I can screen it out if I need to. But you need to do some kind of, because if we pull together as a community, right, from all these great channels, and we approach, like YouTube, and we've done our own thing. It's like if you come out with an idea for a TV program, you go to the BBC, they say, we need a pilot. If we create our own anti-racism pilot, right, and take it to YouTube and say, why are you not doing more? You put all these adverts on, all the rest of it. You can surely drop.
It's like Arsenal with a "We care, do you?"
Yeah, exactly.
The other thing that I think I really want to talk about is, there's two parts to this: the cancer culture that has happened in that sense, like with Marley and like pretty much people off Twitter. There's something we have to do about that, and that's one other issue I really wanted to debate. I've been looking to go on the. I've been contacting some people because I really have a lot to say on this topic. The thing is, it's hard to do this in like less than like 5 minutes. It's going to take like an entire stream, and you have to have the right mix of people also, because if you get and that's across ages, nationalities, because then they can hear the different forms of stuff that has happened. I live in America and I've experienced this, and I can explain it, and I can explain the suffering and silence that comes with it. Prime brought that up yesterday. I've been there before, and there's so much to it to talk about. But the problem I've had in the last couple of days is I've been off Twitter, so reaching people has been kind of difficult, actually. I messaged Prime after on Discord on Monday, but that's pretty much. In the next coming days, I do want to do more, because this is isn't this like the week for it? There's a big week, right?
Yeah, it's a big week for football, but I can't say it.
Hello?
I can't see your name. What's this guy's name, Stephen, who's talking now? Bargo, yeah.
I was on the channel with you, and I was on the channel when that stream happened. And there's a lot of context that's missing in that stream too. I've been waiting to talk about all this. I've contacted some people just to get some sort of platform to do this, but it's just I just haven't gotten any replies yet.
Well, you can, we're this rise here. We've made a starting point there. If you want to have a look at it on Twitter.
I'm not on Twitter.
We do need. Yeah, well, that's fine, but we do need the more people on this, the better, because this is not an overnight fix. This has to be well discussed. The initial point is we need to discuss it first, then we need to put all the ideas together, but we also need to hear people's stories about how it affects people, because there's no point in us getting into a really good position and approaching these big people who can make a difference, and then saying, well, come on then, where's your business plan, so to speak? How are you going to deal with it? And if you're not fully prepared and you can't show them, that you've got a strong case as to why they should be spending more money on advertising for anti-racism, and why they should be putting more adverts onto YouTube in videos, and whatever else they can direct people to different, like the BLM movement, kick it out, whatever else. They need to be having that in there, because like I said, if they can target me with Manscaped after just looking for clippers for my hair, then they can do more against racism. There's no doubt about it.
No, yeah, I totally agree. The biggest thing is just the practical aspect. I mean, because there's a lot of information out there discussing this, but I think actions. I don't think the actions have caught up to haven't caught up to it. And like I said, yes, that's a good idea. That's especially, if we can come up with 3 or 4 practical ideas to incorporate, that would do more than anything for the moment. And that's how I feel
we all can sit and discuss and say, yeah, it's this all right, this is not right. We need to do this, we need to do that, but it's actually doing it and getting it done. And this is probably where the idea with what you're doing, Daniel, is much better, because it's actually action.
Another problem I think is that people don't know, see, I'm Indian basically, and when I went to a Western country, they don't know how bad it feels when you are actually called that slur. It's a horrible feeling. They don't realize how much of an impact that the person actually gets. I was like, how? It's like it happened to me once in the UK when I visited, and it was horrible. I felt like, what the hell?
Yeah. Do you know what? I mean, this is probably not like something racial or something, but I remember when people used to, I mean, sometimes discriminate me the fact that I was not well and I was having my illnesses, and that hurt, because you fought all this time to be here, and then people just slag you off because you're different.
Yeah, it's
not just that. I think
maybe it's not as bad as what's been going on the last few days, but it feels like that in the times.
In my opinion, Stephen, any kind of discriminate. I mean, when I was growing up, my dad's Irish, right, and he's still got a thick, broad accent. He's been here since he was 14, and I remember him telling me that when he first came here, he was trying to find digs, and there was a sign on doors of everywhere he went, and I won't say what it said, but it said it said no this, no that, and no Irish, right? That, I mean, this is when was that then? That was in the 1960s, early 1960s, still. And I remember my dad coming home, with signs of having a scrape. And it was only when we got older and we used to ask him, he said, yeah, well, did you used to get into scrapes all the time? And he'd say no. And I'd say, oh, what was all that then when you come home with a black eye or this, that, and the other? And he'd say, as soon as I go into a pub and I open my mouth to ask for a pint after work, it'd be, oh, you effing Mick. Oh, you effing this. You Irish B. You Irish this, you that, you IRA, you this, you that, the other. Bang, 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 fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
I can hear that. My dad used to do 3 tours in Ireland. So
yeah. So, and it's any kind of discrimination is
just wrong. It's just wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong. But I mean, sticking to the point we're on, in terms of this is, I can't remember. I think it might have been, who was it who said it? Somebody said, and I've been saying it myself, I keep saying it, this is 2021 we're living in. And we're still not understanding that we're hurting people. But not just hurting people, it's a kind of a social, it's almost like a...
but the thing is, I think now is that today it's worse, because you could do over a screen and you don't see that person hurt. You know what I mean? That way, they don't understand you're hurting people because you don't see it. Like, it's one until like probably until like we saw on the terrace that you saw how much Prime was hurt. You know, and do you know what? I was in tears. I was nearly in tears. I thought it was unbearable to watch.
Yeah, and
I really would. And it just all the time when they were slagging him off, I just like I want to slag you off, but I just don't have the energy for you because you're not worth it. You're not worth it, and you just like just. And it was just Prime that made me just even angry afterwards, because it's that's one of your closest friends. That guy has always messaged me, and Prime, I big you up for this every time. He is one of the first people that messages me when I've been. Last time I was in hospital, I was bleeding to death, right? Because my blood thinners have been fucked up, and I had lost a lot of blood. The first person, one of the first people to message me when I messaged that I was out, I was unwell, I was in the hospital. It was Prime. Prime. Right? And he's done that every single time I've not been right. Every time I had my meeting and they said, "Oh, it's not going right. I've been told they can't do anything or anything like that," and I'm literally on the floor. He's there messaging us like and say like, "You're all right, bro," and this, that, and all the other. And I can't thank him enough for that, right? And it really did break my heart watching that. It really did.
It's shocking. And you know something, Stephen? I bet if you ask,
do that to someone like Prime, how
you can't do that to anybody, mate. But you know
not
what?
anyone, but you know what I mean.
I know what you're saying. Yeah, of course, because he's such a nice bloke.
Yeah.
But you know what? If you ask people, right? These
Sorry,
racists,
the game is over, by the way. It is now over.
So that one's not a bad result considering the circumstances, 2-1. But if you ask people, right, who have said something like that, and you ask them, have you ever actually been in somebody's house who is of a different colour to you, and experienced their culture or experienced their hospitality, right? And I guarantee you, 99.9% of them would say no, I haven't. And there's half of the problem as well, because they don't understand that actually, wait a minute, just because your skin looks different to mine, but actually, we're the same. Yeah. This is the thing that people need to understand. There is no, just because somebody has a different pigmentation on their skin, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't make them any different to you, because we've all got white bones, yeah, under our skin. We've all got red hearts. We've all got red blood. We've all got pink brains. We've got pink tongue. We've got white teeth. You know what I mean? It's just that the skin is a different pigmentation because of the sun. It's because of the sun. Melanin, exactly, because it's protection against the sun, because you're living in a hot country. It's like noses. I've got quite a large nose, not quite as low, not as big as Pinocchio, but it's some here in the colder countries. You have a longer nose to warm up the air as you breathe it in, so it's got more time to warm up. Where people who have a smaller nose, it's to cool the air down as you breathe in. I remember watching that on the telly when I was quite young, and I thought, wow, that's amazing. And I remember actually watching that and learning about the pigmentation of the skin, and I thought, wow. And I've got friends who are whose family are from Jamaica, and Muslim friends and everything else. And wow, I mean, some of the best times I can remember has been, sharing. Have you ever had Ray and Nephew rum?
No.
White rum from Jamaica.
No.
Oh.
Well, I can't drink, can I?
Oh well, yeah. I mean, but crikey, all right. It's overproof rum. You get it. It comes from Jamaica, and I remember a mate of mine getting it and giving fresh mango squeezed with a bit of this rum. And wow.
Take your time with it. Take your time with it. Take your time with it.
Oh, he's here to give you the grief now, Stephen.
What was that? Leno as well.
Hey, apparently to some of your fans, you're getting you're getting rid of quadruples, aren't you?
Oh, that fan's fucking crazy, mate. I tell you. Yeah. Nah, well done, mate. Good game from Arsenal.
Just can I just ask?
I mean, there's one more thing I want to say on that topic, but I'll let you guys go, and then just let me know when.
I'll just come say well done, but I've got to shoot. But I'll message you later, Stephen. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, mate.
Cheers.
Take
Thanks.
care. Bye. No worries. Bye.
Yeah, I'm just gonna message this guy in the chat because I'm not sure whether to show his messages in a minute. At the moment. Yeah, so yeah, at the end, 2-1 loss. Yeah, okay, probably not of elements outside of his control, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't blame the manager.
Yeah, yeah, you can't blame the manager on that one. I can't blame him on that one, to be honest.
No, you got the rug pulled from under your feet early on, mate. So
Yeah. So yeah, I'm not sure I'm going to show this guy's just in case. How you doing? Yeah, Chris, I don't know if you will be.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not going to show just in case because at the minute it's a bit too raw at the minute. And things are only just settling. But I do see you and I wish you the best. But yeah, yeah, you can't blame the manager on that one, really, can you?
No.
So there we are. Yeah, I've got to jump on another stream because there's a review going on. So I'm going to be heading out of this one. So thanks again.
What channel will it be on?
I don't know if Ads is still there. Ads? It's gone very quiet.
Ads has been very quiet. I think he might have. He might be having something to eat or something. Or...
Yeah. Well, I'm going to leave anyway. So, Chris, thanks for coming on as usual. I think they can find you on Twitter, can't they?
Yeah, Chris LFC 66.
Chris LFC
66.
Yeah, nice to see you in that chat. Guy in the chat. Nice to see you. And yeah, Bargav. They can find you on Twitter, can't they? Or not?
Nah. Like I've gotten off of it just because it's just gotten mad toxic. Basically, it favors like the extremes now, and I'm at that point where I'm like, you can get decently educated on things with the internet, but some of the stuff is just like when you're constantly around it, it just starts like you start taking it in more. So I just got rid of it. That's all.
Yeah. Talk Man U.
Yeah, if you can check out the Rise thing at iTalkMU on Twitter. There is a.
Can you put it in the chat?
Hold on 1 second. I'll just get it. I've created a channel for it, but I'm not sure yet how to work with. This is why I need to speak to you, Stephen. I need to speak to Bits and Bobs. I need to speak to whoever else wants to get involved with it because.
Yeah, I definitely want to get involved with it. Trust me, I want to help.
You know, it's
Also, Steven, what channel are you going to? I might drop in.
When's the first stream?
What the stream I'm going on? It's with LFC Sonny, the Football Addiction channel. He sent us a link to do a review there, so I've got to jump on there.
You're everywhere, man. I saw you on Alex's stream.
So yeah, Talkman News, put it in the comments below. There's the Twitter page. So yeah, if you get onto that, we're gonna make sure we help him out and get that going, because that's gonna be one big cause we're gonna have to get behind, definitely. As well as all the other causes that we want to do as well. But thanks for everyone that's come on. And like I said, tomorrow we'll be having that further discussion about it on the Hot Off the Press show at 7 p.m. So make sure you tune in for that. Hopefully we get bits and bobs on the channels. You know, he's very passionate, obviously very passionate about, of course. But until then, Arsenal lose 2-1, 2 red cards, my dodgy decisions. But in the end, we're just gonna have to take it and move on without Leno to the next game. But until then, everyone take care, stay safe, stay well.
Ciao for now.